Now whatever you at, babe, you can make the whole room stare. But you know that my favorite is when you're rocking that this is way.
O tenu suit suit karda, o tenu suit suit karda, suit karda, tenu suit suit karda. O ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਟੋਲਾ ਲੱਗੇ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਖ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੂਟ ਸੂਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਉਹ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਟੋਲਾ ਲੱਗੇ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਖ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੂਟ ਸੂਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਉਹ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੂਟ ਸੂਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਝਾਂਜਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਨੇ ਤਬਾਈ ਜਈ ਪਾਈਆ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦੱਸੋ ਕੁੜੀ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਆਈਆ ਝਾਂਜਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਨੇ ਤਬਾਈ ਜਈ ਪਾਈਆ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦੱਸੋ ਕੁੜੀ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਆਈਆ ਬੱਚਾ ਬੱਚਾ ਫਿਰੇ ਹੈ ਨੀ ਬੱਚਾ ਬੱਚਾ ਫਿਰੇ ਫਿਰੇ ਬੱਚਾ ਬੱਚਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਮਰਦਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੂਟ ਸੂਟ ਕਰਦਾ
Now whatever you at, babe, you can make the whole room stare. But you know that my favorite is when you're rocking that this is way. Ooh, your little black dress, it don't do it for me, you know how to impress. Just give it to me, no jeans, no dresses, no tees, no. My queen, she's in a sari, yeah. Now keep it busy, like you're in Delhi. You gotta rep the team, shawty. I know they flexing, but it's me you should be checking, cause I wanna make you my Rani. Rock with me. Hey. Now keep it busy. Rani.
Black, yellow, red ਜਦੋਂ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਨਿਕਲੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਸੀਨਿਆਂ ਚੋਂ ਦਿਲ ਉਦੋਂ ਫਿਸਲੇ ਬਲੈਕ ਯੈਲੋ ਰੈੱਡ ਜਦੋਂ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਨਿਕਲੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਸੀਨਿਆਂ ਚੋਂ ਦਿਲ ਉਦੋਂ ਫਿਸਲੇ ਕਹਿਣੋ ਦਿਲ ਵਾਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਹਿਣੋ ਦਿਲ ਵਾਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਦਿਲ ਵਾਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਹਿਣੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਡਰਦਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੂਟ ਸੂਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਉਹ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਟੋਲਾ ਲੱਗੇ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਖ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੂਟ ਸੂਟ ਕਰਦਾ
Hey. Now keep it busy. Do you feel me? That's you. You look so good. Now keep it busy.
Once again, ladies and friends and family, please put your hands together for local clearance. Boys and girls, keep those hands clapping. Please welcome Kishan's mum and dad. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, please put your hands together for your bride and bridegroom for this evening, Lopa and Kishan. Boys and girls, come on here, make some noise for your bride and bridegroom. group have been waiting all evening just for this one. Boys and girls, you're going to do a countdown from me. It's going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, a big massive congratulations to this lovely couple.
खुशी का आँखों में है ख्वाब सा किसी का अब रास्ता मिल गया खुशी का रिश्ता नया रब्बा दिल छू रहा है खींचे मुझे कोई डोर तेरी ओर तेरी ओर तेरी ओर तेरी ओर है रब्बा तेरी ओर तेरी ओर तेरी ओर तेरी ओर तेरी ओर तेरी ओर है रब्बा.
We are now going to also start with the speeches. And first up, we have Robin and Kevin.
Hello, everyone. How you doing? You having a good time? Good. First ceremony was beautiful, wasn't it? First time to a traditional Indian wedding. It was really nice. I enjoyed my outfit. Looked great. So, now we're going to talk about the couple. Well, they're going to have about 10 to 15 minutes of embarrassment, so hope you guys are ready. So, my name's Robin. None of you guys are going to know me because you wouldn't have seen me at any of the family events, but I'm at the most important event, so, you know, here we are. So, I'm on Kishan's side. I've known him for about 6 years now, so I started working with him in about 2011, so, you know, I haven't known him as long as most people here would have known him, so I haven't seen him growing up and stuff. But yeah, I think I know the most important story of his life. So, you know, I haven't seen any of this stuff. Him when he was going through his Pocahontas phase. This was you know, quite early on in his career. So I didn't know him around then, but you know, I get to know him a bit later on, and I didn't see him, you know, going through. That's actually a cute phase. I missed that. That's a cute phase. So he's got, you know, the short back and sides in the top left, and you know, he's got the school phase with the he's always worn glasses apparently. I didn't realize that. I thought it was something he got later on in his life, but I missed out on all of that. But the one thing that I didn't miss out on, or I did miss out on, but I didn't know how early it started, was his Michael Jackson phase. So you guys haven't actually seen him dance yet, but he's got moves. He started that young. He's got moves, all right? So we'll see. I can't wait for the first dance. It's going to be great. So, so the most important story that I do know is how he met Lopa, or shall I say how he discovered Lopa. So, so he went to his cousin's wedding, right? And it was a family event which he reluctantly goes to because it's a social gathering, right? Kishan's not really into social gatherings, but he went and he came back and he told me, Robin, I've seen the most beautiful girl in the world. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know, because, you know, this Kishan, as I know him, is quite a quiet guy. He doesn't really talk to anyone. You know, but you know, he was determined that he'd seen the most beautiful girl in the world, and I didn't really pay him too much attention. He's like, yeah, I've got to make sure I find her. I go, all right, cool, fine. You do that. And then, you know, I didn't think too much of it until later. But then, behind the scenes, I didn't know that he'd gone and he'd put his detective hat on, put in his sleuth hat, his cigar, and he went on the laptop and started Facebook stalking her, or, you know, not just Facebook stalking, but he went on to, you know, every social media, you know, conceivable. So he's gone on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, you know, things that I didn't even know exist. And the funny thing about this is, this will probably surprise Lopa because according to her, he's terrible at Googling stuff. So I don't know how he managed to do that. That clearly shows that he was motivated, right? So, you know, he did that, and he managed to find her. But he wasn't ready to talk to her. However, what we don't know behind the scenes is that Kishan's parents knew who she was. He knew her family. And they'd been to see her. And he caught wind of the fact that they were going to go to his house, to their house one time, and that Kishan's dad was going to speak to Lopa on his behalf. He was very against it, because if there's one thing that, you know, you should know about Kishan, he's very stubborn. He thinks he can conquer the world alone. He wanted to make sure that he made first contact and that everything that happened was through his own doing. So he said, no, don't do that. I'll do it myself. Now, we don't know what happened during that time, but eventually he mustered up the courage to speak to her. But before he did that, he spent ages making sure that he looked presentable. So he went from that thing over there to Justin Timberlake, right? Or an Indian model, whatever you want to call it. That took him a long time. So the first contact did not come as soon as you may have thought, from him seeing her to him actually messaging her. But he did. And when he did, it took her a while to message back. He started panicking, bearing in mind that I've been told all this. It's like, yeah, I messaged her. She's not messaged back. What should I do? It's like, relax, man. She'll message you back. So eventually, she did message him back. And when he did, he was over the moon. But obviously, you know, he did well because we're sitting here right now, right? So they started speaking for a while. Eventually, they met up. And when they did, she had no clue who she was. And what I mean by that is, she did not recognize him, right? That's all I got to say. She didn't recognize. That's what she said to me, right? These are her words, not mine. She had no clue who he was. So, you know, still, he managed to make it work because, again, we're sitting here. So, yeah, so that's basically the story as he would tell it, minus some of the bits that I put into as filler. But what we do know is, well, what I found out later was that behind the scenes, pre-behind the scenes, Kishan's mum had already determined that she loved Lopa, right? And she had said to Kishan prior, there's this really nice girl that I want you to see. Kishan, as I said, being as stubborn as he is, said, no, I'm not looking. This is part of him being stubborn as well as him being, you know, shy and not wanting to be set up or anything. So he was like, no, Mom, I don't want to see it. So, you know, he didn't. And then eventually he ended up here. So, you know, you got to ask the question, how much help did he get from his parents? And, you know, regardless of all of that, testing mic, 1, 2, 3, there we go. Right, so yeah, and we still ended up with this basically Indian fairy tale. Moving on. All right? And, you know, Kishan and Lopa have been, you know, together for a while now, and everything progressed quite naturally, and it's quite a nice thing to see, because it looked like Lopa changed him a lot from what we once knew him to be, you know, to now, to what he is, what you will see him to be now. He turned from a boy to my little brother to a man. My big brother, my big little brother. So, first of all, I just want to say congratulations to Kishan for managing to bag such a beautiful woman. And congratulations to Lopa for managing to turn him into a man. So I'm hoping that, wishing you a long and successful relationship. And one thing that I know about Kishan as well is he thinks he's in control of his destiny. Right from the beginning, he dictated how he thought the relationship was going to go. He didn't think he'd be sitting here right now married at this stage of their relationship, but here he is. So all I'm going to tell you now is, I just want to remind you in front of everyone, because we have witnesses now, you are not in control of your destiny. Everything that happens is going to happen outside of your control. I was a bit worried earlier when I was watching the game that they were playing. So they played I don't know what the name of the game is, but they were playing the ring game. What was that? Koda Kodi, yeah. So for those that don't know it, it's a game where there's a dyed water in a bowl or something, or in a massive dish, and the Maharaj puts the rings in the water, and they both put their hands in there. They have to find the ring first. So Kishan won the first 2 games. I was like, yes, this is a good start for your relationship. It means that you're gonna wear the trousers. And then Lopa started winning. I was like, oh no, this is how things are really gonna go. But then in the end, Kishan won, which was good. It doesn't mean anything, all right? That's the only victory you're gonna have. Just be aware of that, yeah? So so I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone that's come here tonight as well, to help celebrate the biggest moment of Kishan's life so far. I'm sure there's another big moment coming very shortly, but we won't talk about that until it happens. And then so thank you to everyone for coming, and congratulations Kishan, congratulations Lopa, and wish you the very best.
Okay, everyone, hope you enjoyed your starters. So we're going to carry on with more speeches now. Next up is groomsman number 2, Kevin.
Yeah. Hello, there we go. Just want to say thank you all for coming today. On behalf of all the groomsmen, shall I say? Thank you all for coming here for Kishan and Lopa's wedding, or shall I say Lopa's wedding. For those who don't know me, which would be a lot of you, my name's Kevin. I'm one of Kishan's oldest friends. I've known him nearly 20 years, since he joined our school in year 5, transferred from another school, and that moment changed my life. I wouldn't realize it then, but I do now. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. I did have my speech written down, but I didn't memorize it, so apologies for that. Kishan, known him such a long time. He's very smart, funny. He shaped who I am with that. So sorry, I'm gonna have to pull my speech out. So I've got to thank him for bringing joy into my life. We've been through a lot together, many years, going through school, secondary school, and college. We've got a lot of the same interests: video games, music. I don't know. I need that. Yeah. Video games and music. We've even planned to go on holiday together, but unfortunately that trip didn't go quite how we wanted it, so we didn't go. That was Japan, if you remember. Yeah, you remember. We'll still have to go one day. Sorry about this. Not good at public speaking, as you may know. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have many stories like Robin does. I was actually going to mention how Kishan and Lopa met, but I think Robin covered that in excruciating detail with pictures to go along with it, so that's all covered. And he also introduced me to the love of my life, sat over the table, recorded me. Yeah, so again. And I know that he's always there with advice when I need it, to help me when I'm down, you know, he picks me up. So Lopa, you're very lucky to have Kishan, because he's good looking, smart, funny. What more could you ask for, you know? So I'd just like to close this off now. If you all want to raise a glass to the happy couple, I wish them many years of happiness, laughter, and love. And I hope that we can all have the same. So to Kishan and Lopa.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Next up, we have Lopa's maid of honor, Suj.
Right. Hello? Yeah, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Suj and this is Vash, and we're friends of Lopa. First of all, check out the couple. Don't they look amazing tonight? Can we have a round of applause? Right. Now, Lopa asked us to do a speech, and we thought, speech? Nah, that's not really Bollywood enough for our princess. However, what is a story. So if you can give us a few minutes of your time, and let us run you through India's answer to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Does this work? Yeah. Okay. So once upon a time, in a land not so far away, called Kingsbury, was born a tiny little baby. Well, we should say she was tiny, but she was really chubby, wasn't she, Vash? Right. Princess Lopa was one of those rare breeds of people who was good at everything. She was smart, she had a big heart, she was creative, you name it, she had it. She was really one of those people you wanted to be like, but you hated, but you secretly wanted to be like.
Okay, so in her adventures at Roe Green Primary School, she soon met an ugly sister called Suj, who was very envious of Lopa's good looks and big brain, but decided it would be better to be friends than foes, particularly because it would mean that she could copy her grade A homework.
A few years later, the trio was complete when they met their other ugly sister, Vash, who they befriended purely because they'd never met anyone from the mystical lands of Leicester before. The three were inseparable and the relationships blossomed over the years. As they got older, they wished that they could meet their one and only Prince Charming.
So Princess Lopa in particular dreamt of a fairy tale wedding and secretly would play bride in her spare time. For Suj and Vash, it was easy to find Prince Charming. We didn't really have high standards.
Sorry, guys.
Lopa, on the other hand, wanted a perfect Indian husband. She wanted good looks, a big brain, career-driven, passionate, and kind.
Unfortunately, this posed a problem. You see, a really awful witch called Tinder had put a spell on her, which meant that she could only meet loads of toads. Princess Lopa was fast giving up hopes. Until one day something magical happened, and her and Suj were driving, and she received a mysterious phone call from her fairy godmother who said,
Beta gare aao, mane tane chokro batao che.
Suj, of course, teased her a lot and said it was going to be a really warty toad, causing Kishan to be really nervous. To her surprise, waiting for her back in the castle was a lovely silverhead toad. Oh, sorry, I mean Kishan, and she fell in love instantly.
So over the next 2 years, they grew inseparable and shared many happy moments.
Lopa pushed Kishan. She pushed him to She pushed him to get the job that he deserved and encouraged him to follow his passion of designing.
Kishan, in turn, helped Lopa build a successful dance school, even designing her brochures and websites for her. So, the spell had been broken, and soon after, Lopa and Kishan had the most magical, extravagant ceremony in the Hive Edgware, where people from all around the world came to visit. Both Prince Kishan and Princess Lopa lived happily ever after in their newly extended castle in Twickenham.
Wait, Vash. That is not the end. Surely, as the Ugly Sisters, we have a few tips for Kishan and how best to handle Lopa, and hopefully give Lopa a happy ending. No, Kishan, behave. Not that kind of happy ending.
Awkward. Okay, so just in front of everybody today, we'd like to do another ritual that we weren't able to do at the wedding. So, Kishan, could you please hold your hand out in front of you, your right hand? Okay, and Lopa, can you put your hand underneath his, please? Okay, so everyone here is a witness today, the one and only moment where Kishan will have the upper hand in the relationship.
Oh, Vash, behave. Okay, seriously now, Kishan, we believe the secret to happy marriage is to never go bed angry. Now, we have narrowed down the three of Lopa's best points that we want you to remember if you're ever mad at Lopa. Okay, firstly, Lopa will make the world's best mother.
Suj, that's a picture of your child, not Lopa's.
Yeah, but Vash, don't you remember this day? Kishan, let me set the scene for you. We are standing outside a packed Costa, okay? And Lopa is in flip-flops, and Vissel is desperate for the bathroom. Obviously, Vissel being the dog. Can you guess what happened next? Well, anyway, he had a little accident on Lopa's foot. But look, she still has loads of love for him.
Kishan, this means that no matter how many times your little Lokis or lotions have an accident on Lopa, she'll still be loving and caring mother to them.
Secondly, Lopa is an absolute go-getter.
So, John, there's Kishan's birthday cakes from last year that Lopa made.
Yes, Kishan. Our Lopa, the one who burns toast, spent days mastering how to make cake so you can have this lovely Batman cake.
Kishan, rest assured, if Lopa can't do something now, she'll sure as hell learn to make you happy.
Okay. Lastly, as you have gathered, Lopa is not scared to face anything.
The hen?
Yes, the hen. Okay, now I know it's not common practice to talk about the hen, but what we did, we made Lopa, rather than dress up in a random outfit, we made her dress up in a Bollywood sari all throughout our hen in Lisbon.
So the first image is of Lopa walking around the town centre, and most people thought she was a film star, so they stopped to take selfies with her.
Now, so it kind of backfired on us. The other thing we made Lopa do, so there was a really, really packed town centre, and there was street performing Michael Jackson, and we said to them, look, it's our friend, she's getting married, whatever, we want to embarrass her. So we made her do a dance in the middle of the town centre. Now, we thought she'd be really embarrassed. However, if we take a look at the video, we'll show you what happened.
Kishan.
So, sorry, there we go.
Go ahead. Stop it. Okay.
So as you can see, she literally got a standing ovation. So even then, we didn't get to embarrass her.
So, Kishan, with Lopa by your side, no matter what you both face together, we can guarantee that Lopa will power through with elegance and class.
Right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a burnt toast to the happy couple? We wish you a very, very, very amazing marriage together. Please, ladies and gentlemen, raise your glasses. To Lopa and Kishan. Woo! Right. Thank you very much. Enjoy your night. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you to Suj and Vash. Now it is time for the most important speech of the evening, to hand over to Kishan. No?
Press the button to talk. Okay. That's how that works. Do you want to join me? Yeah. Might as well bring it in now. Yeah.
I'll stay away from it.
Okay, that helps. Thanks. Thanks, support team.
I might just leave myself on mute. So on to talk. I think so.
That's it?
Yeah, it's working. See, everyone can hear me.
That's not, no one can hear you.
Everyone can hear me.
Yeah, okay, cool. So thanks you, groomsmen, for your speeches, and thank you, annoying bridesmaids. Where you gone? Thank you. I am speaking clearly. Okay, cool. Right, as most of you are too lazy to learn English and I can't be bothered to speak Gujarati, I've brought Samir here as my translator. Round of applause for Samir.
I apologize now for my butchering of Gujarati.
And if you're insulting of some of the guests.
You're insulting of all the guests.
Okay. What's that? Okay, anyway, I speak on behalf of both of us, me and Lopa, not me and Samir, so that would be an interesting plot twist.
That's a menage a trois I don't want to be involved in.
Well, that being said, during the photos, I felt a hand sneaking and pinched my bum during the photos.
Robin, thank you very much.
If there's something you need to say, you should have said it before the wedding.
Okay, Nati.
Not yet, you're ruining it. Anyway, everything we've done today, we could have done for ourselves for considerably cheaper, but we decided to share the day with you guys. And it wouldn't have been even half as special if we weren't sharing the day with the people we love the most. So thank you all for coming. And the annoying few that we tolerate that, we had to invite anyway. That being said, I did take a look at the bill, and whilst I do hope you enjoy your evening, that tonight's cuisine gives you some sort of irritable... the fierce and uncontrollable bowel movements. It won't give me my money back, but I will feel better about the day in general. Translate, please.
Kemcho. Aljo.
Gets that. Oh, you want me to do that now? Translate, please.
Really? Hey Bhagwan, mara paisa na pani thai gaya. Ane ume gay nutty.
Thank you. I actually wanted to go around the room and thank you all individually, but it did long out my speech by about 10, 15 minutes. So I think me and Lopa will just have to write you personal thank you cards. But I would like to mention a few that were in no way obliged to help tonight, yet proved themselves to be just as much family as, well, our family. So groomsmen, English best men, and, not Englishmen. And the bridesmaids, please raise your hands. All of you? Okay. Right. These guys were fantastic today in arranging something out of what basically started a shambles. Girls, you took a huge weight off Lopa's shoulders. I know exactly what you've been doing. She's been telling me everything. I thank you all. Where are you guys? Oh, there you are. You guys had my back all day. Thank you for everything you've done all day. And also thank you for the toning down of the stag night. According to the threats, it could have gone bad, like left naked in Thailand without a passport type of bad. So thank you for that. Yeah, thank you very much. Learn something from her. Yeah. No, but honestly, I love you guys, all of you. I don't say it enough because no homo, but that's how it is. Please pass it on to Dylan as well. I missed him today. Kishan Mystery, where are you? Raise your damn hand. We barely know each other, and you went to this extent for me, even though it didn't quite pan out as it did, but you have a big heart. Thank you, I love you. Mike, the tallest, we made you the feature of this morning, and I'm pretty sure everyone only came here to watch you play a white dude on a drum. Oh, sorry, Dorio Dolio, what was that? Yeah? Okay. Round of applause for Dorio Dolio. Pisavadi family, where are you? Raise your hands. Thank you. You're always there when we need you. You invite us to your intimate family-only events. That's not something that you're forced to do. That's something you choose to do. That's family. We love you. Abdullah and Jennifer, where are you? Okay. Thank you for traveling. Where is he? Of course, you're at the bar. Okay. Thank you for traveling all the way from the US just for Lopa. We need more good people in the UK, so let us know if you want to stay here. I'm sure you don't want to head back to Trumpland. Russell and Jeanette, are you guys here today? I'm really sorry, man. You cart my dad around all day, every day, and this fool turns around and tells you need to do it on a bank holiday Saturday. Again, family, we love you. Feel free to submit your travel expenses to my dad. But he is Gujarati, so he'll probably find a way of not paying. Phil and Neil, where are you? I think I saw you somewhere. Did Neil not come? Right. Well, I guess you are the main person. Thank you for helping me pay for this wedding in the way that you did. Phil, basically, he got me the job at a new place, so thank you very much. There's some family I could have had here, but I booted them to have you here instead, so make of that what you will. And also the real reason is so you can see all these angry faces that'd be pissed off if you did fire me. I love you, man. Right, so thank you to everyone from my other half side, Lopa's side. Please give yourself a round of applause, only Lopa's side. Huh? No. You still got your parts. And a bigger side to the better side, which is mine. Translate, please.
What, are we on number 4 now?
That one.
Handsome chokra na side. Talia.
Clap. Lopa's parents, Mummyji and Daddyji, were only 40 minutes away. So, this wedding was about union. It wasn't about separation. Between the manageable travel distance and Indians' fondness of WhatsApp, the bride never leaves home, basically. Translate, please.
Emne jo ke Lopa weje. Em jo ke hitting no bill ocho tejo.
I'd like to thank my mum, dad, and my sister. I know it's not been easy dealing with all this the past year, so I'm sorry for all the stress we've caused you. But on the bright side, you do have a very handsome and awesome son. Translate, please.
I can't lie as well. My mum taught me really well.
That's fine. Cross your fingers.
What's that one? Thank you. Tamaro dikro boj adbut ane handsome che.
I'd like to thank all of our mothers, fathers, and siblings in this room. Everyone that had a hand in raising us, and those hovering hands that raised us indirectly. Literally everyone in this room, in whichever way, thank you for all you've done. Whatever we can be proud of in ourselves today, we have you to thank for. Translate, please. Go for it, man.
Kishan bo dayo che. Paranto amaro pariva pagol che. Badgama gutum ti tamne amara pranam.
Please raise a glass and toast the family. To family. Right, Baji, can you pass me the red? So I wanted to symbolize our everlasting love, and I looked to my parents for some inspiration, and probably everyone's parents in this room. So unwrap that. Then hold it up to the audience and say what it is. It's okay, no rush. We don't have a wedding to get to. Acham Jesus. No. That. Tell the audience what it is. It's okay, you don't need to open up the whole thing. It all looks the same.
Is this for you, Kishan? Are you going to make me rodli?
Volunteer. It's an Indian rolling pin, so it's used to make chapati. On occasion, it's also used to beat husbands. But first, you need to learn to cook before you can beat me. Until then, tara paase power nathi. Translate, please.
Pela khawanu banauje, pachi mane karaje.
Mar khavrauje. Thank you. Okay. Look, I'm not going to serenade you with that vanity speech. Hey, I'm here. I'm not going to serenade you with that vanity speech you wanted. It is pretty simple. When I saw you, I knew you were my soulmate. My beautiful and crazy, kind-hearted Lopa. You know, okay. Well, it is that simple. Translate, please. Please.
Now I really do apologize because I am going to get this very wrong. Daradacha Samejoyu. To Akash Putya. Dirty Halige. Slow motion ma badu chalma maindu. Ola Saruk Khan no git ni jam.
Anyway, look, we don't often throw parties like this. We're not used to this. My pockets certainly aren't used to this. So eat like royalty, poop like royalty, drinks at the bar, you have to buy them. I'm not spending money on that. The dance floor will be open. Anyone that doesn't dance will be forced to pay a fine. Did we bring our money boxes? Envelope boxes? Okay, so you're gonna have to pay me money to not dance, which I also welcome. For those of you that don't know how to dance, you have a few options available to you, which is pet the dog, turn the light bulb. Translate, please.
Kawanu etu nahi mukjo. Tamara bap na lagan nati. Atla paisa didache. To kai ne futjo. Kutra ne valo karo. Light bulb badlawo.
So I thought of another one as well while I was sitting over there. Nana chokra na vara bagaro. Ladva kya che? Okay, so should we get started on the dance? Lopa, make your way to the floor. In a minute. Okay, well you just ruined my intro. DJ, when she gets here, please play the song on her cue. Thank you. Whilst I wait, thank you guys for your DJ skills. Shimla for their awesome food. Rajubai Maharaj, who isn't here. Are you done yet? Oh, and Avari for the decor. It's awesome.
Once again, ladies and friends and family, please put your hands together for your bride and bridegroom's first dance.
मेरा दिल और तुम हो यहाँ फिर क्यों हो पल के झुकाए वहाँ तुम साहसी पहले देखा नहीं तुम इससे पहले थे जाने कहाँ जीने लगा हूँ पहले से ज्यादा तुम पे मरने लगा रहते हुआ के जो तुम पास मेरे थम जाए पल ये वहीं बस मैं ये सोचूं मैं थम जाए पल ये पास मेरे जब हो तुम सोचूं मैं थम जाए पल ये पास मेरे जब हो तुम चलती है सांसें पहले से ज्यादा दिल ठहरने लगा
Wow, that was impressive. Right, ladies and friends, family, the main course will be coming out in just a few moments. Please carry on mixing.
Hello everyone, hope you enjoyed your food today. So we're just coming to the final part of tonight's entertainment. I would like to bring Suj and Vaj to the stage. so they can introduce their game.
Can everyone hear us? Great, okay. Some of you probably already know what's about to happen, but for those who don't, we're going to be playing a little game with the newlyweds.
Okay, so the bride and groom, they know each other really, really well, or so they think. We're about to get to know them a whole lot better. If we could, well, the bride and groom are already with us, so let's have a round of applause for them again.
Okay, so Lopa and Kishan are now going to sit back to back and they're going to take their shoes off. Yep. Both of them. It's okay, it's not like we've got a game. So they're going to exchange one shoe. This is so that, and they're going to be sitting back to back so they can't see each other's answers. They're going to have one shoe each because we're going to be playing a game. We're going to ask them some questions. They're both going to have one shoe each, so one for the bride, one for the groom. And depending on the answer, they're going to be lifting up the shoe. So if they think the answer is the bride, they'll lift up the bride's shoes. And if they think the answer is the groom, then the groom's shoes. Simple.
Just to clarify, one shoe, guys, yeah? Just one. Okay, are we ready? Right. First question, who said I love you first?
Who was it?
Yes. Are you going to answer, Kishan?
Kish, you better get it right, bro.
Come on.
Seriously.
Don't mess us up.
Your marriage is on there, man.
You've got your own shoe. You've got two shoes. Oh.
Okay, well done. Okay, so who out of the both of you is smarter?
Who says I'm sorry first after an argument? Yes.
So we all know who wears the trousers here, then.
Who's more likely to be running late?
Who is a better dresser?
Except today, Lopa. I think you're best dressed today. Okay. Who's a bigger baby when they have a cold?
Half and half.
Who's got better hair?
Agree to disagree. Who eats the most fast food?
Who does more household chores?
She's definitely wearing the trousers, right?
Who spends the most time in the mirror?
Okay. more emotional.
Who looks the best tonight? Who looks the best tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Very diplomatic.
Right, we thought we'd open it up to the audience, so do we have any questions? Anyone?
This evening might be good.
Okay, we've got one. Who talks the most?
Even I'm going to agree to that one.
Right. Thanks, everyone. We hope you've had a bit of a laugh and got to know the couple a bit better. We certainly did. Have a great evening.
Right, just before we kick off the dancing, guys, please can I welcome Amita to the dance floor. Boys and girls, please put your hands together for this lovely lady.
खरी
Right, boys and girls, please put your hands together for this lovely dance. And I do hope you've all enjoyed your meal. Right, it's time to burn off all them calories, all that oil that we just ate. Boys and girls, the dance floor is now open. I want each and every one of you on the dance floor this evening. Let's do this.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's right, friends, let's do this. Here we go.
कहानी है दिल में धड़कन मुंह में समा और सांसें रुक जाती हैं है मुझे तुझे होगा है और तभी पहले से ही नींबू मेरी जेब में पड़े तुझे बताने का जोखिम उठाया भी लगेगी तुझे सच्ची बात तुझे घर होना चाहिए कभी डॉलर के साथ यही गला हो गया है रे वर्जन बोतल मेरी है तूने आधा दर्जन करना है अब सुपर चीखेगा ना कोई तुझसे सीखे
बड़ी दीवानी धीरे धीरे बन जाए ना कोई कहानी देखो देखो ऐ शाम बड़ी दीवानी धीरे धीरे बन जाए ना कोई कहानी दिलदार नजारे हैं आज ज़मीन पर सितारे हैं अगलो रोशनी
Screen. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, here we go. That's an epic fail. Go louder. That'll do.
इसका नशा ही गहरा है तेज है नाम तेरा पढ़ के मैं लवली हो गई यार नाम तेरा पढ़ के नाम तेरा मैं लवली हो गई यार नाम तेरा पढ़ के नाम तेरा पढ़ के मैं लवली हो गई यार नाम तेरा पढ़ के नाम तेरा
लंका छोड़ छाड़ के दुनियादारी बस तेरे पीछे पड़ गया मैं सपनों में तो ऑलरेडी घोड़ी वोड़ी चढ़ गया मैं मुझको बेबी लक्की कर बात हमारी पक्की कर इतना क्या सोचे मुझे हाँ बोल के काम तो नक्की कर मुझे जरूरत मेरे जैसे यार की मुझे जरूरत मेरे जैसे यार की मेरे